I started in the UK, sort of furiously internet researching, looking at any ethical products I could find. And trying to see if they'd made any reference as to who they produced their goods with. Anyway, it was a long and sometimes quite a thankless task. But anyway, then I finally found the people I produce with today. And obviously sent off the designs. They said they could do it. But there is an element of a leap of faith because it's all very well them saying they can do it. It's another thing whether they can actually make a high quality, bag. So in the end, I just went out there to meet them and just thought, you've just got to be on the ground. When I go, I sit with the sample guys. They have a room of 3 amazing sample men. One is really good at tiny leather goods, one's really brilliant at bags, and the other guy is just sort of an all-rounder. But it's brilliant. You sit there and you watch them doing it, and in real time, it's just incredible to see them work and their skills. And you can also, then you can sort of, change things around. If they're doing anything even minorly wrong or you change your mind, you can change it there and then. So I always go out to the factories myself whenever I'm making new products, because then it's much easier to work with them at the same time. And also, if you know them, you understand in a very real way what is and isn't possible. Things like when they have their lunches, or how long it takes to get leather to them, so you don't make demands on them that they can't fulfill. So it's very important to be out there, I think. There's 40 employees in the Calcutta base, but then they partner with 26 different producer groups. So there's really small cooperatives, people that are working in really outpost villages, like the people that I do the silk weaving from, they weave it from hand, and then they feed in to my big factory. I also take the time to go and sort of meet all the other producer groups that are feeding into them. I've seen every single producer that works on my bags, certainly, from the silk to the leather tannery to, the canvas suppliers, the screen printers, which is a little family business. It's it's really important to me to know them, I think, as people. Relationships go a long way, and I know they'll go the extra mile for me, and I'll, and I feel like I try and do everything I can, because I know that the money goes back to them and is, it benefits the people so much. The QC team are all ladies at the factory, and all of them are the sole breadwinner in the family, and 75% of them are widowed. So, they're facing enormous hardships, and I know that they're getting a really constant supply of good money, and they're looking into now, because they're not for profit, and they're doing very well, making pension schemes for everybody, so that when they're too old to work, they'll still be getting money. I mean, they're doing such a fantastic job. Things that you need to bear in mind about working with an ethical factory are that they can't be, saying, I need it in 3 weeks. It's just not going to happen. That they have to have a bit of understanding about, who is making it. They might be able to make a fantastic product at the end, but there's so much work goes into it, and maybe there are certain design features that they can't have just simply because they don't have the equipment to do it. But I mean, I don't think the products suffer for it. You can always find like a really, perfectly good, sometimes better solution just by working with the factory and what they can do.